Good morning this Thursday, the 27th of November. I'm Max Lacerto, a market analyst at Bell Direct. Overnight in the US, Wall Street posted its fourth consecutive day of gains, with all three of the major indexes closing in the green. The Dow Jones climbed 0.8%, the S&P 500 climbed 0.9%, while the Nasdaq saw the biggest wins of the day, advancing 1%. The S&P 500 and Dow Jones are both up around 3% this week already, putting them on pace for their best week since late June, while the Nasdaq has advanced more than 4%, giving it its best week since mid-May. European markets saw similar gains. The Pan-European Stoxx600 index closed up over 1%, spurred by a 0.9% gain for the UK's FTSE, a 1.1% gain for Germany's DAX, and a 0.9% gain for the French CAC. And Asian markets too followed suit, with the Chinese CSI gaining 0.6%, Hong Kong's Hang Seng gaining 0.13%, and the Japanese Nikkei jumping 1.85%. It was no different back home in Australia, as yesterday the ASX 200 closed up 0.81%, with 8 of the 11 key sectors posting gains. The market was trading up as high as 1.2% during the day. However, the release of hotter-than-expected CPI data dented the rally somewhat, as chances of the RBA lowering the cash rate became substantially slimmer. The materials sector was once again in the lead, with big names BHP and Rio Tinto posting gains of over 1%. In other notable stock news, furniture maker Temple & Webster shares plummeted 32% after the company reported results that were well short of expectations. Now focusing on today, the SPY futures indicate that the ASX will continue its winning streak, predicting a 0.26% rise at the open of trade. Moving over to commodities, crude oil prices settled up 1.1% after they had hit their lowest point in a month in the previous session. It is currently trading at $58 and 56 cents per barrel. Over to precious metals, gold is trading up 0.78% at $4,163 per ounce, while silver has jumped 3.5% to $53 and 62 cents per ounce, hitting a 2-week high. And iron ore remains once again flat at $104 and 63 cents per ton. Finally, we'll end on some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has maintained its buy rating on almond grower and processor Select Harvest and increased its 12-month price target to $5.80 per share after the company reported an 18% increase in year-on-year revenue and a 63% increase in year-on-year operating EBITDA. And Trading Central have identified a bullish signal in gambling company Tabcorp Holdings, indicating that the price may rise from the close of 92 cents per share to the range of $1.09 to $1.13 per share over a period of 18 days, according to the standard principles of technical analysis. That is all we have time for today. Have a wonderful Thursday, and as always, happy investing.